You may ask what it takes to succeed in marketing. Let's discuss this first from the individual perspective. We will cover risk-taking, the desire to pursue happiness, and creativity. Starting a new business or introducing new products is very risky. On average, about 8 out of 10 new businesses fail within the first 18 months of operation, which means that only 20% make it. Only 4% of businesses survive 10 years. The reasons range from poor timing, wrong location, lack of capital, lack of understanding of the market, wrong partners, etc. All 4 P's can go wrong: product, price, promotion, place. The majority of marketing decisions, especially during the startup phase, cannot be supported by analytics only and are based on experience, gut feeling, intuition, vision, personal IQ, ambition, and desires. In a nutshell, many things can go wrong, with some of them under your control and some of them completely out of it, such as a housing collapse in 2008. Therefore, having tolerance for risk-taking is one of the most important personal traits. Starting a new business or introducing a new product is a gamble. Next is the desire to pursue happiness, however defined. In most cases, this is happiness related to the personal and financial freedom that a successful business can bring to your life. You can also call it ambition. You will need a lot of creativity to solve such a challenging puzzle involving the alignment of so many moving parts in time and space. And the moving parts will range from a mundane extension of office space to strategic planning and securing funding from demanding investors. A lot of things in marketing are very ambiguous, meaning debatable, obscure, imprecise, vague, dubious, and uncertain. If you're not comfortable dealing with ambiguity, then marketing is probably not the best career path for you. There will be a lot of problems to solve, starting with the definition of a problem you're trying to solve for your customers with your products. If you get it wrong, you will not survive for long. Thus, a lot of innovation will be most useful, as many of the problems you will face you have no experience dealing with in the past. Last but not least, you will need to be able to articulate your vision, values, strategy, and tactics to prospective customers, existing clients, and to your staff and investors. Very good communication skills are a must. Our discussion of what it takes to succeed in marketing may explain why the best high school or college students are not always the most successful business people. In school, you're mostly graded on your cognitive and memorization capabilities, plus the discipline to attend on a fixed schedule. As we have demonstrated above, these are not the top 3 requirements to make it big in the business world. These are top requirements to succeed in science instead, which does not require dealing with so many moving parts while risking your income. The School of Life beyond college will grade you on your business capabilities if you decide to pursue this exciting career. Think about Columbus, the ultimate marketer. It took a lot of ambition, dealing with risk and ambiguity, plus superior salesmanship to convince the Spanish queen to pay for his expedition. As a result of his brave actions, he made a permanent name for himself in history and impacted the turn of human events for centuries to come. There is also societal components to business success. For example, in not too distant past, running a store, factory, or any business was not valued by society as it is now in the United States. In the class society, societal esteem and prestige belonged to aristocracy and nobility living off land granted by a king or queen. Shopkeepers, accountants, businessmen, lawyers, and factory owners were treated socially as second-class citizens despite their wealth. A poor aristocrat who lost his estate in a drunken card game had more social prestige than a wealthy, hard-working factory owner putting in 12 hours a day at his business. As you can imagine, Europe was hardly fertile ground for entrepreneurship and business building for most of the 19th and 20th century. Nor was the rest of the world, that was still stuck in class societies. It also helps when social and fiscal policies reward business building by letting you keep more of what you have earned. With a very high tax on income and inheritance, individuals are less likely to work extra hard just to pay taxes. It is also hard to expect innovation and creativity in a society fighting class warfare by stigmatizing wealth creation and the success of individuals. But this is a topic for a political science class. Therefore, not surprisingly, the business of marketing is not compatible with high taxation and regulation, systemic corruption, a lack of personal freedoms, especially freedom of speech, and collectivism. Such environments go against the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Such systems do not reward risk-taking, the pursuit of happiness, and creativity. Ask yourself this question: how many inventions, new products, and scientific discoveries have been introduced by oppressive regimes around the world? Guess where the following products and services have been invented and then spread around the world: airbag, air conditioning, aircraft carrier, assembly line, ATM, baby food, barbed wire, barcode, bifocal lens, blood bank, blow dryers, brass, breakfast cereal, calculator, cash register, cat litter, chewing gum, computer games, credit cards, crossword puzzles, defibrillators, deodorants, dishwasher, disposable diapers, sequencing of DNA, email, electric motor, elevator, escalator, first agricultural combine, first cell phone, first commercial airplane, first database, first power plant electrifying a city, first TV station, frozen foods, GPS, grocery coupons, home smoke detectors, internet, laser, laundromat, light bulb, mail order catalog, microwave oven, motion picture, nylon, oral contraceptives, petroleum, potato chips, refrigerator, remote control, revolver, revolving door, Richter scale, roller coaster, rubber for tires, satellite, skyscraper, sliced bread, stapler, steamboat, sunscreen, supermarket, tampon, tea bag, telegraph, toilet paper, toothpaste, tractor, traffic lights, typewriter, ultrasound for obstetrics, Viagra, video games, videotape, virtual reality, and zipper. All of the above originated as business products or services in the United States, the most important in the last 100 years. As an interesting phenomena, it is worth noting the impact of military technologies on business. Throughout history, civilian and military technologies have been supporting each other and contributing to wealth creation. Here are some examples of recent military technologies that became the basis for common products and many businesses worldwide. Internet, laser, GPS, databases, motion sensors, computer mouse, Windows as computer interface, computer maps, voice recognition, satellites, Unix operating system, drones, and microwave ovens.